all comes about a month after giant orbs of light were spotted in the skies above the metro.
Yeah, the sightings made national news, and as KCTV5's Betsy Webster reports, it's ballooned interest on the topic of alien spacecraft.
For decades, people have been fascinated with the idea of communicating with aliens.
E.T. home phone.
Some aliens have been friendly, sweet, and others downright scary. But if you think only a smattering of people believe in stuff like this, you'd be wrong.
We wanted to hear the local stories of people who have had UFO sightings, optimistic about the possibility of UFOs visiting Kansas City.
Mark Butler was one of several first-timers that made for 4 times the usual attendance for this international UFO investigation group called MUFON. More than 100 people watched slides with images and arrows and numbers arguing there's much more going on than the powers that be claim about what several in the metro saw on June 20th. The National Weather Service tweeted they had no explanation for the floating objects. Speculation later said it was likely these research balloons launched by a Defense Department agency. An explanation MUFON rejects.
I don't know what it is. I know what it isn't, and it isn't. They're not balloons.
I think it's great that people are paying attention to the night sky.
Daniel McIntosh teaches physics and astronomy here at UMKC. He says people have always seen the unexplained. That's what a UFO is, unidentified. But identifying it as alien spacecraft is only something that came about since, well, when we humans actually had the technology to build our own spacecraft.
MUFON was founded in St. Louis in 1969.
That same year, 50 years ago this week, is when the U.S. put the first man on the moon. Look no further than the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence organization, founded by Carl Sagan in 1984, for evidence that exalted astrophysicists see the search as worthwhile. Professor McIntosh says maybe not every explanation is certain, but all the research so far shows little likelihood for what has gained hold in the imagination.
That does not mean that it was aliens in a flying saucer or a spacecraft visiting us.